There's 1 piece of wholemeal toast, 400-gram piece, which is half healthy extra, 4.5 sins worth of peanut butter on top.
I need to find
with
15.
some satsumas. It's got some curry and rice. So this curry is 2 sins because it's got peanut butter in it. So I just made these kind of, I was watching Budget Slimmers and they were making chickpea pizzas. So this is kind of like, almost like a hummus base just with chickpeas. The juice that chickpeas come in is basically the cooked water is basically it creates aquafaba, which is like an egg replacement. So the juice that you kind of drain off, so it can kind of act as a bit of a binder. So I've kind of just done chickpeas whizzed up with a little bit of that water. I'm not putting any cheese on or anything like that, because obviously I was trying to sort of do as much vegan stuff as I can. It's salty, and it's kind of like a sort of a shortbread type of thing. It holds together pretty well. But I've just put courgette on the top just to see what it feels like. I haven't got any tomato puree or anything, but I did have half a scrap of tomato, and the tomato tastes nice with it. So I'd probably do some tomato sauce, like tomato puree on it with a bit of herbs and things. Courgette, a bit of peppers or something like that might be quite nice. But yeah, that's a long-term experiment, that one. But I just had a little bit. It's not the most delicious thing known to man, but I think it could do with some work to it. Maybe put some paprika with the chickpeas. You can sort of see it's quite brittle, but it's got some texture to it, so it kind of work. It's not super soft, but yeah, that's what I've eaten. I've just eaten a little bit of that. Hello. So I've just had some chopped up apple. The kiddies are now upstairs. So I'm now going to heat up my evening meal, which will be curry and rice. I think I'm just going to take a minute out just to eat that. That will be 2 more sins because it's got the peanut butter in. So it'll be 4 plus, so 8.5 sins so far today. I've had 1 healthy extra. I had half healthy extra this morning with some bread, and I had another half with 2.5 Brazil nuts. So 1 healthy extra B, healthy extra A with my almond milk, and 8.5 sins so far today. I might have another healthy extra B with some more nuts, but I'll see how I feel with that. So I've done quite a bit of washing up, cleared my son's room. I've just got to make sure the living room and the corridor is done by tomorrow morning, and the bathrooms are cleaned, ready for kind of the play date, as it were, and the rest of the kitchen. So I've got a bit more washing up to do. Partner's just having a shower, so I won't do that now. And I've got to clear the table. It's got a lot of stuff on it, but not too bad. But it's like all those little bits that you're like, I don't know where to put this, where did this go? All those tiny things that normally day to day you just sort of like, well, I'll shove it on there then for a minute. But at some point, all the tiny little toys. I say a little tiny little toy, and a bit of sellotape, peg, just all sorts of random things on there. It just all need to go back to where they really belong instead of just shoved. So sort that out. But apart from that, I'm not doing too bad actually. I thought it might be a major mission, but it's actually not that bad. So I'm gonna do myself some food. Just take a minute out just for a little bit, and yeah, and then once the kiddies are in bed, I'll do another. Should I? No, I'm better potter on, because when they go to sleep, I'll go to sleep. So I have to remember on Friday I mustn't stay up too late, because I need to make sure I have early nights on a Friday night and a Saturday night. So yeah, but I'll eat my food now. Otherwise I'll get ages later when I won't have eaten anything, so I'll do that. I'm trying to work out whether I'm hungry. I don't feel very hungry. But if I don't do it now, I might not eat it later. Don't know. I think I might just chop up some more apple and have that as a snack just for now, and then carry on pottering on, because I don't feel very hungry. I don't feel sort of starving or anything, so I reckon I'm just going to potter on the tidying up, clearing the table and such. I reckon if I do the table clearing, that'd be a big job to do. And then if I end up not bothering anymore, I can always get up in the morning and just kind of hoover through the living room, so it's not very messy in the living room. It doesn't really matter if I've got a few bits on the side. So yeah, I'll chop up some more apple, clear this table, and then yeah, see how I am for that. Okay, that was a good ramble. So far I'm on 1 healthy extra B, 1 healthy extra A, and 6.5 sins so far. And then we'll see what happens with the curry in a bit. See you in a bit. Oh yeah, I'm just having a decaffeinated coffee with almond milk. Okay, so I got a little cut out with cheese. I just given my son some cut up cheese and cashew nuts. Yeah, pretty much all the cashew nuts and a few bits of cheese. But there was one cashew nut left. I was just bringing it downstairs and I think I got too hungry, so I just ate that cashew nut and a few bits of cheese, which obviously I can count a few bits of cheese within my healthy extra A. It was only a small amount, so I don't think it will hit the 30 grams, but I'll just count it as that anyway, just to be on the safe side. And so I've had 2 healthy extra A's today, and the cashew nut is, I think up there, if I've had a little look, cashew nut is 2 for half a sin, so it's a quarter of a sin to have cashew nut. I think there was 1, there might have been 2 in there, so I better do half a sin just to be on the safe side. But basically now I've just heated up this curry because I think obviously I'm too hungry. My boy is now asleep, but my little girl is, well, not so little anymore, but my daughter is she's basically watching some telly on a little machine, and it's only got a few bits of battery left. She's going to watch it until it runs out of battery. So I'm going to eat this and then I'll go and read her a story after that. So I'm at 4.5 plus 2 plus 2, 8.5, so I'm at 9 sins so far today. Healthy extra B, 1 healthy extra B, 2 healthy extra A's, and 9 sins.